Hi guys, again. We're going to try to give it another go. I really hope that the connection maintains this time. I've been having problems all day with technology. But this one, the connection keeps freezing up, so I apologize. There is like a 10-minute video that I started before. If you guys want to check that out first, you can. I did a Oracle dice roll for y'all, and I pretty much laid out the whole spread already. And again, I just want to say thank you, because this time of year is very important to me. It is. We're going in my 4th year here on YouTube. Believe it or not, with a lot of the technical problems I have. And I just want to say thank you to you guys that have stuck by me, that have, whether you have just, it's very special to me that you guys stick with me in my quirky ways, and I really appreciate that. So, Sagittarius, before we lose connection again, let's jump into your fucking reading. Am I right? All right. So the bottom of the deck we have here is the Hermit. This is Virgo's card. You definitely can be connecting with a Virgo here, as we have the Magician and the King of Pentacles as well. But I really feel like this is you guys taking the time to pump the brakes. Not something you usually do. You guys are fire, okay? And I see a lot of very hectic decision-making energy here. Let's see if I can start the spread real quick. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm the worst with this, but I do it all the time. It's backwards. All right, let's go right. Anywho, guys. So I feel like you guys have been waiting to really. This was part of your readings earlier today. I was trying to do on my phone that just kept closing down storage. We have here the 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Yes, traditionally people see the 7 of Swords and they're like, oh my God, this is, someone is going to betray me. This is about theft. This is about stealing. This is about secrets. This is about, betrayal, infidelity. But in your specific situation here, Sag, yes, I mean, there's always the off chance that someone could be energetically stealing from you, or physically stealing from you, or keeping secrets behind your back. But I don't think that's the case. I think that you guys have been really mulling over something in your mind. The 7 of Pentacles here. You've been working towards something, and you are growing a little impatient, waiting for the fruits of your labor to harvest, if you will. I just want to say to you guys that I think that with the Hermit being on the bottom of the deck and having the Hangman here, and the Strength card here as well, that is a clear message to you guys that patience a virtue, they say, and that you are going to need to look at this situation to be able to adequately manifest it. God damn it. Okay, thank you. I really feel like you guys are like kind of like in a sexy manner, like you are taming this beast within, and the beast is ready to come out with the Strength card here. The Strength card, though, talks about particularly dealing with someone that may be struggling with something. It talks about using patience and compassion, though, to deal with someone if they are in this situation, if they are struggling with some kind of beast within. But in your situation, in this layout, Sag, I really feel like the beast within is feelings that you have for someone. With the 2 of Cups here, we have your Knight here. We have and paired with the Knight of Swords. You guys really want to just rush in and, verbally onslaught this person with all these things that you've been thinking and feeling about them over the past few months, I want to say, at least. But my advice to you is look to your fellow, Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo. You could be connecting with anyone from air, big time, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo specifically, and another fire sign. Yeah, that's a pretty big net. I get that. But I'm really feeling for you guys. It's an air sign, a Virgo specifically. But instead of, going in and like being hot tempered and rushing in to confess these feelings and ending up kind of making the situation a little more stressful than it needs to be, Knight of Swords, a little more tumultuous than it needs to be. I really think that if you guys kick back and, again, look at your situation from another perspective, you are not stuck. This is kind of the major arcana equivalent to the Seven of Pentacles. It's both about, putting in the work and waiting to see your result. You know what I mean? And even if you guys physically been putting in work towards this, I feel like emotionally, it could be very taxing to you to have to hold these feelings inside for someone. And I may just be connecting with like one Sagittarius out there or one small group, but it's kind of the same exact reading that I got for you guys earlier today. In the first live, I actually showed you a picture from my phone that I had taken of the spread because a lot of the cards are very similar. But just if you guys are able to not pump the brakes, that's not what I want to say. If you guys are able to ground yourself and become more steady, because I know me personally, I'm not a fire sign, I'm water dominant for sure, but we both operate, fire and water both operate from their heart space more than earth and air operate from their head space. We are definitely heart over head when we make decisions. So when I was younger and I would feel, a certain way for someone, I would just kind of like verbally attack them, like, oh my God, because I was so nervous. And I feel like that kind of similar energy here that you guys have gotten to the pinnacle of your waiting, of the time that you're going to wait to confess this secret love for someone. I know this is very specific, okay? But again, I did this way earlier today, and it was like the same exact thing coming out. Now, if you are able to do that, if you are able to kind of, why are the words leaving me so quickly? If you are able to restrain yourself, Sagittarius, your communication will come in. It will be positive. I believe that these feelings for said person will most likely be well received. This is your page, the Page of Wands. And he talks about joy. He talks about enthusiasm. He talks about, things starting to move very rapidly. And yes, back at your pace, I'm sure. But in the meantime, I think instead of going in the way that you want to, like this, very passionate and hot-tempered and very swift, if you take a lesson from your friend here on the bottom of the deck, the Magician, the Hermit, take your time, think it out. Why are you feeling this way? How long have you been feeling this way? What kind of sparked that interest in the first place? Because I don't feel like there's anything really to do with work here. In the live first, I did say that some of you I felt like were kind of hip to someone in your workplace that was being dishonest, and that was something that you couldn't hold anymore and that you needed to impart that wisdom onto a boss or something, that could also be another message coming through for someone. But I feel like if you are able to ground yourself and realize that you do have everything that you need to manifest this situation in a positive manner for yourself, and kind of take a note from the Page of Pentacles, be self-confident, be reliable, be that this will come to a favorable decision for you, or a favorable outcome, rather. The Two of Cups, yes, this is the soulmate card. And soulmates don't always have to be just about love, Sagittarius. I believe in the idea of the soul family. So yes, this could be about, connecting with someone on a platonic level as well. But I really feel a lot of passion here for you. And that's exciting. That's awesome. Because for the first time, I think ever, I have looked at this card in a not negative way. So congratulations, Sagittarius. That's a pretty big deal, I think. Out of 6 years of reading, I've always seen the Seven of Swords as a sneaky motherfucker, and someone who wants to, he's a sneak thief. He wants to steal your money and your woman and your house and all your swords. And even though he can't even carry them all, he's going to take them. He's going to take the last can of hoo-hash if he could. But during this process, Sag, I do want to say one more time before I get into the Oracle pull that no matter what way you approach this situation, give yourself the compassion and the patience that you have given to this situation and to this person, to yourself. Because the Strength card is not about physical brute force. It is about the strength of your heart. And I sense that a lot of the Sagittarius I know, both my grandparents Sagittarius, my friend Sarah Beth Davies Sagittarius, my friend Avery, she's a young girl that watches. She's awesome young lady. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my life, actually. You guys are very stubborn. You know what you want, but you're very patient. You're very loving. And you are very solid for those people that you do invest in. So just be as kind to yourself as you are with others, I think, is the message that's trying to come through for you guys. And go for it is the other message that's trying to come through for you guys. Because I think this situation will most likely turn out very favorable. Okay. I think I'm going to pull from the Dream Angel Oracle deck for you guys. You know what? Hold on. Not like I haven't wasted anyone's time enough today. Sorry, I have like a suitcase of, and these aren't even all my decks. I wanted to do the Dream Angel Oracle, but so talking about Amour so much, let's pull from the good old Romance Angels Oracle. And maybe one more, just because I owe it to you guys, because you've stuck with me through this grueling day of trying to get your reading out. And again, I appreciate you all so much for the past 4 years of I have always had nothing but kind, warm, generous people on my feed, and I'm really, really lucky for that. I really appreciate it. Interesting. Before you jump to any conclusions, Sag, remember that Hermit on the bottom of the deck that we're going to talk about, okay? Because what just jumped out for you guys is separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. Now, I feel like this is talking about pre-partner-age. You guys, I feel like this separation is a time for you to really think about what you want and how you want to go about attaining this partnership. Because there's a, you know what? Maybe some of you are in a partnership already. And the secret that you need to impart is that you would like to maybe go the solo dolo route. You know what I mean? I didn't feel that for a lot of you because the surrounding cards around it. But there's, always that possibility. You know what I mean? That some of you guys, what has been heavily on your mind is the need to be single. But the other two cards that just popped out were express your love. That's what this whole reading's been about. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. And reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Ooh. Oh. That would go together very nicely. You see, it's this thing that you want to get off your chest. My gosh, this stupid connection. Come on, I'm almost done. Don't make these poor people wait any longer. So for the last message, it could be spun this way as well. Some of you are not already with this person, okay? And you've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about a way to approach it. Some of you guys were with this person, okay? And there was some type of separation that needed to happen, whether it was because of distance issues, like you had to move, just life issues, and you had to separate. But reconciliation and express your love, which express your love is basically the main theme for what the reading has been telling me all day long. And reconciliation here, this is some of you guys coming back around to a relationship that you have already been very successful in. And if there was a communication breakdown, if that was part of the reason why you separated in the first place, that is what that secret that needs to come out. You guys need to be honest with yourself and honest with your love and just tell them exactly like what happened. I feel like some of you guys were afraid of commitment possibly, and just really lay it all out there, lay it on the table, Sagittarius, because this is a reoccurring theme for you guys big time today, is express your love, express your feelings, get it off your chest, but in a very grounded, not slow manner, but not hasty is what I want to say. Cutting the deck here, we have trust. This situation calls you to have trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your feelings, and trust in the fact that if you're being redirected towards someone, for those of you that I'm speaking to that are, in the reconciliation end of this message, if you're being redirected to them, it's obviously for a reason. Trust in what the universe has for you, Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, your spiritual path. That could be a nod to the separation and the reconciliation. Maybe you guys didn't see eye to eye for a while. But you deserve love, Sag. Don't we all? So I have kept you beautiful people long enough. Those of you that have watched and those of you that will watch in the next few coming days, I really want to try to get the rest of these out because by the end of the month, I want to do my Halloween readings like I do every year again. This will be my 4th year doing them. Again, you guys are amazing, amazing, amazing. I could not ask for better people on my channel, better subscribers. You guys are so sweet and so kind to me, and you deal with bullshit like this. Not on the reg, but on a sometimes basis, technical issues and things of that nature, and you still love me anyway. So Sagittarius, go out there, get whatever it is on your mind off your mind. You will feel better. And I hope in this next coming month, or whenever this video shall find you, that it is giving you a little bit of solace, a little bit of answers, and a little bit of inspiration to follow your heart. And if you love someone, tell them. Okay? Sagittarius, I bid you adieu. Namaste. And thank you guys. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything. You're the best. Thank you. Good night.